experience that you had as a firefighter? How many years now?
5 years.
5 years?
Well, in terms of the type of calls I run, probably my first CPR was as emotionally challenging for me because it was probably a week before this boy graduated. He was 18 and he tried to commit suicide, and his father, he tried to hang himself, and his father took him down, and we went to the house and we had to do CPR. And then as throughout my whole career, probably getting back in shape after I had the baby was the most difficult for me.
What if you can't get out of it?
If you can't get out or you get claustrophobic, they'll come and get you out. So
How other Koreans see you as a female firefighter, which is very rare. I mean, when I saw you at the first time, I was completely shocked. What?
the other Korean male firefighters are great because my first day at the station, I mean, I'm nervous. I'm a new rookie at the station, and I don't know what to expect. I've never run a call before, but the two senior firefighters, they called over to the station. This guy named Sky and this another senior firefighter, G. Lee, he called over to make sure, you know, how I was doing, how my day was going, how I was being treated. So, and then they also spoke to lieutenants on my other shift to, you know, keep an eye out for me, make sure, you know, everything was fine. So there is a bond, I guess, in the fire department for Asians, I guess, and Koreans.
What about you with the Korean community?
Korean community? Well, just recently, my first house, we just ran a house fire a couple of weeks ago, and the homeowner was Korean, and that was my first time. And it was nice for me because I could communicate with her, and you know, it's a very stressful time for her, so, you know, her, with me being there, I think she was very comforted. And then also, which was interesting, is the engine driver on the other engine was also Korean. So there was, on the scene, there was 2 Koreans and there was another Asian firefighter there too. So just on that house call, there was 3 Asians. So Fairfax County Fire Department is trying to recruit more. We'll just have a more diverse fire department to reflect, you know, the demographics of Fairfax County.
Is there something to protect when you go into a house that is fired?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I should have brought it. We have all our gear. We have even our coats even cover our wrists. We have hoods, we have gloves, boots, everything. We have hoods. No, we have fire-rated boots, I guess, to protect us more. And we have, our helmets have flaps on them to cover our ears. Do you have a question?
What do you do as a firefighter? Like driving or people?
Now I'm hopefully going to be a driver soon, but right now I'm in the bucket, which is I pull the line, I pull the hose and put out the fire if I'm riding the engine. But if I'm on the ladder truck, then I get to break all the windows and, you know, throw ladders and cut roofs, things like that. So it depends where I'm riding, depending on what day it is.
How often do you face a fire?
Fire, actually in Fairfax, 80% of our calls are EMS, which is emergency medical service. So there aren't too many fires in Fairfax County. So 20% of the calls is either fire or fire alarm. And then a couple of weeks ago, I mean, when you call 911, the fire department pretty much responds to almost all 911 calls. Like, for instance, last week we ran, somebody called the fire 911 because their pet bird was in a tree. So we had to go out and see if, they called us to see if there was anything we could do to get their bird in the tree.
And did you get the bird out?
No, because between risk and benefit, we didn't want to harm our firefighters.
You don't get cats anymore
We
either?
do get cats. We have got a cat.
Okay. Not a bird.
Not a bird.